Hello, Internet! James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing dungeon management game Dungeons 3. Game features same kind of style campaign that was in the previous versions of the game, has pretty poor, in my opinion, attempts at humor. Much better is the skirmish mode, which finally features random maps, which gives the game way more replay value than in the previous versions of the game, which only have like 4 skirmish maps to do after you're done with the campaign. There's also competitive multiplayer online, which is really nice as well, which again uses the random maps that it has in the skirmish mode. What you do is you pick a map size. I'll just pick the average one. There's different game modes. There's the usual one where you have to defeat a level boss. There's one that doesn't have an end, and another one where you have survival, basically. But I'll do the regular skirmish mode. Keep everything on default, and then you can randomize your maps, which is really handy. Let me see a fairly decent layout. That's a pretty good one, actually. And then we'll play it. Yeah, that one's all right, actually. A couple of houses on the way. All right. Alright, the other major area of improvement is the interface. You actually get a mouse pointer now, which is something that you did not have before. And what that did before is it made it really difficult to figure out where you were pointing with your little disembodied hand over there. Now it actually is way easier to figure out where you are going. So first objective is to find some gold veins. Gold is the primary currency in the game, which you need to accumulate in the beginning in order to really progress. And there's another gold vein, so that's good. So I found 2 of them, which is good. So we'll focus on that. Also new to the game is research. If you go over here, you have a research tree, which divides things up into basically resources, your basic units, which are the horde, undead units, and demon units. I do not care for the undead units. They do resurrect, and they can resurrect fallen units, but it takes a really long time to do it. So I usually focus on the horde units and the demon units between those two. So what I'm going to do with my cash is I like getting the Naga with 100 because it really helps to heal. And then I spend some money to get more little worker guys in order to get all these resources up. Unfortunately, now I don't have any money, so that was actually kind of a bad thing. So I'm going to use some money to build a treasury over here, or at least however big I can get it. That's actually pretty decent. And what they will do is they will put the gold right here once they construct it, so you don't have to worry about them losing time moving it between one location and the other. And I'll put another treasury right there, and then that'll basically be my treasuries that I need to worry about for right now because I'm going to be spending the gold so fast that I really don't need to worry about anything else. So they're going to be all automated, just like in the previous game. They're entirely automated, so they'll go around and start digging out all of these gold things until I tell them to queue up another room. So now I have tons of gold. Actually, we'll probably buy another one of them. I do want to get the hideout. And then I do want to research her, because I need a healer. And then I want to get the Gobbler Farm. And then I will buy more creatures up to the point at which I can't get anymore, because I don't have the research points for it. So I'll research that. I'm probably not the way you're supposed to play it, but I kind of queue everything up first and then build it second. Which probably gets me in trouble in the beginning of the game when the enemies start coming into your dungeon to steal your gold. Okay, and then I can do one more upgrade here. And then that's all I can do until I get more research points. The way you get more research points is you go onto the actual game world on the surface and you conquer these little locations here. And in order to do that, you need a fairly decent army. I get 8 units, basically. So what I'm going to do is dig out basically what I need for my units. So let me do a 4 by 6 room for my horde hideout. I also need to get a workshop up and a gobbler farm. So let me actually just continue this over. I'm going to put the gobbler farm right next to the horde, and then I will do the workshop over here. We only need it to be about 4 by 4. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, so that happens a lot where, and please don't do this yet, where you will find enemies in your area. The worms aren't that big of a deal. Dragons are more of a, and spiders are more of a problem. So let me build my horde right here. And then I will start hire some units. I actually have some gold now, so let me do a healer. One of those, one of those, one of those. And then I need like 2 more orcs. Now I actually have enough people to attack them, and they're actually going to go to attack them right now anyway. So they can eliminate the worms over here, and then I'll go in and start excavating over there. There we go. So that's done. So that's not too bad. Each of the little guys will get their own little room, or their own little bed, which means I need to actually expand this out a little bit more. And then I will start to dig over here, because I do need these areas dug out for my other rooms before I forget to build them. Okay, so I still want my gobbler farm and my workshop. So let me expand the horde out so everybody's going to get a bed, because I'm going to recruit 2 more people. So let's get another one of them and one of them. Okay, so they're full and ready to go. Before I venture to the surface, though, I do want to get all the rest of my buildings up to begin with, because if I don't, I always forget about them, and then I end up crashing my dungeon by not having enough food for all these people. So I need to get my gobbler farm up over here, which doesn't cost too much, thankfully. So there's that, and then I will put my workshop over here. As soon as they're done building that. And then I'll actually probably go up to the surface, and everybody's getting paid, so I'm losing money. But it's going to go back up. Maybe. Alright, jeez. You can see that 4 little workers can work on a gold vein at a time. And this is going to be 400, so there's that. And then I need 150 to build the workshop. Alright, so got enemies. They'll come in through your entrance. This is just one guy. Another nice thing is that you uses the function keys to call all your units. If you press F2, it picks everybody up at once, and if you hold down right-click, it drops them all at once. So that gets them decently close to where the enemy is, although I actually probably misdropped that. You got to drop them a little bit away because it takes them a little bit of time to stand up and stuff, but they're going to take care of this guy real quick. Alright, so let me build my create a mat. So there's that. I do want to invest in some more little snot, so if I get extra money, I'll kind of do that for right now. And after they take care of that, I'm actually all filled up with guys, so I need to go to the surface. So I'm going to pick everybody up, put them in the entrance to the dungeon, and then when they stand up, they'll automatically spawn and move the camera over here. This is a little bit more kind of like RTS, where you just give them orders and move them around. They will attack automatically, which is kind of nice. So we need to take out these people in order to get this research station up. While that's happening, I'm going to upgrade my workers. So basically just get me more gold. And they should be able to take this one fairly easily, but we'll see. So yeah, I have 2 people that are actually idle, which is because all my veins are taken. So I'm going to actually have them figure out where the other gold veins are. There's also a diamond vein in here too. Alright, so they capped this, so that's good. So that's going to start giving me research points. I'm going to go attack this one while I'm at it. While I'm out. And then that'll really start bringing in the money. Okay, there's another vein, so that's good. So I'll do another treasury down there. And I got plenty of money right now to do that. So let me put in the treasury first so they don't start walking all over the dang place. So I'll start digging that out. There's some toolboxes over here too. So I'll dig that whole thing out. Alright. Alright, so there's y'all. So let's start attacking that. Hopefully we can take both of these, and I'm going to duck back in the dungeon because enemies are probably going to start coming at any time. Okay, good. So that was fairly easy to do. Units gain experience over time, which levels them up. So, okay, perfect. This is actually a pretty pretty good map. So I'm going to take these guys and just order them back into the dungeon. And then we're going to start researching stuff. So let me finish my treasury in here. There we go. So I got my gobbler farm. I got 14 little chicken guys. I'm already building these things, which I'll need later, which is good. So let's get one more of these, and then we'll see what we need. I do need a guard room, so I'll do that, although I honestly never place it. We'll place a brewery, so let me do that next. And we'll put it next to where these guys are going to be hanging out. So, where do I want to put this? And we'll put it over here. Actually, let me see what the brewery needs. The brewery thing is a 3x3. So if we did 4x4, should be fine. So we'll dig that out and put the brewery right there. Tons of money coming in now. So I'll use that too. And then I can also upgrade how many people I have. And actually, I want to do this too. So I'll start researching the undead. We'll unlock arachnids next. Now, you follow the same general strategy each game, but because of the random nature of the maps, it does change it up a little bit. I honestly don't even use the guard room because I just order my people around. I micromanage it that way. I just use it because it upgrades to something else. So let me start getting some demons up. I'm going to actually build a demon room kind of right near where you're at. So that's a 2. Actually, I need another one over. So that'll give me enough for a number of demons. So we'll put the demon room right there, and we'll build a little tunnel to the gobbler house. Alright, I'm going to do another worker. And just wait for now. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape. We're going to build our demon place, the vortex. Actually, probably don't even need anything beyond that for right now. Save some money. We'll recruit an imp. There he goes. And I want to unlock arachnids. And I will get the Arcanium next, I believe. I want to get iron hides too. I want to get iron hides and gobbots. So, luckily I have 2 research locations on the surface, so it really speeds up how quick everything happens. Succubus can wait until later. I actually don't even know if I need that yet. Let's go with the Tinkerer's Cave. I actually do need that because we're going to start building traps and stuff. I'll show you how traps work. Alright, so let me get an arachnid. Let me get another orc. Alright, so let me do the Tinkerer's Cave. We'll just do it over here. Alright, they should be fine though. Actually, let me see what my Tinkerer's Cave needs. It needs a 5x3, so let's do a 6x4 or so. Let's do that. That's fine. Alright, so they're gonna... Let me pick my guys up and we'll just drop them right in the middle here. And you can see when you group drop them, it takes them a little bit of time to react, but I'm not too worried about this. they'll get in there and they'll take care of these guys pretty easily, I'd think. There we go. They're done. They'll go re-heal themselves automatically, so that's really nice. Now I have 9 horde, so I do need some more rooms for them. Alright, so this is done. This was my Tinkerer's Cave. So we'll just drag that out and we'll build our little machine thing. So you can start building some traps. And let me do that. Just kind of dig some of this gold out, even though I don't actually need it. Alright, so another couple hideout spots. Let me just fully expand this. This is doing okay. I'm in pretty good shape, I think. Alright, so what do I want to do next? I want the iron hides. So that automatically upgrades all them to iron hides. Now if you do the arena, that upgrades their stats automatically. I do want to get the Gobabot. And then I got to focus on getting more creatures. You really want to max this out. Oh, they're going after one of my islands. Alright, so I got to go defend that. So I'm going to grab everybody and go. And I'm going to send them basically to here to defend it. So yeah, you guys go over here and defend that. This is where one of their villages is, probably where their boss is right there. I'm not quite ready to go after the main guy, although my amount of gold is ridiculous. So what do I want to do? Let's do some traps. Do small and medium traps. See, the problem is you really got to wait for the research points because cash only goes so fast. Okay, so there they are. They should be all right. I do need to get some more units though. Okay, so they're fine. No, don't attack them yet. I don't need to attack that. Okay, go back in here. Alright. Plenty of gold. I think I got pretty much all the buildings I have unlocked are built. So I'm really just waiting for upgrade points. I can build some traps though. Let's build some traps. So you go to the trap menu, and I got 4 little box things. So let's do a spike trap here, and we can do a little arrow trap here for them coming down that hallway, and that'll just basically damage them, give them some damage, so it'll be easier to kick their butt when you run into them later. So let's do. What do I want to do? I need more people. So every 150 is another person. Let's see what else I want. I don't really need any other units, I think. I want this. That's kind of eventually, though. I don't need the big traps. I don't think I even really need the arena or the ogre. I think I'm going to go pit fiend. So we're going to go down this part of the tree when we get enough research points. So let's start hiring these people. I think I am going to go in a little bit down to the other spot. So let's do the arachnid and another ironhide. And there's his bed, so that's 10. Then we have 3 of them, so they're going to build that in a second. I got plenty of money where I can max out my snots. So there they go. But again, really, in the mid-game, your limiting thing is research points. You really have to go in and... there's another treasury going to go right there. You really have to cap at least 2, usually 3 of the little locations in order to really progress fast enough in the game to keep up with where the enemy is going to be. Your max number of units is 20. So we're almost getting there. I have so much money. But I think I am going to go down here and do a pit fiend. But it's like 1,000. It's ridiculous. So let me do one more unit, and then I think I'll have enough to cap the third research location. And I think I'm going to do another another demon unit, actually. Alright, so that's 14 people, so let's just send them all here. And then we're going to have to take this little town because they're going to get distracted by it anyway. Which is unfortunate. I almost want to sneak around it. Because I really just want to go down here to that. You don't have to take out these little villages. You just have to find where the boss is located. So I'm actually going to try to sneak around. And then I'll keep an eye on this stuff. We'll research that because that unlocks the other stuff. I might actually build that Arcanum. So let's excavate that. Oh, yeah, I need a treasure here. So let's build an Arcanum next to these guys. I think it's... How big is this? 3x5? No, it's 3x3. So actually that's way big enough. Alright, switch back here. See if we can get around this thing without getting attacked. I think we might be able to. I actually want you guys to go down this way. So we have to go through here anyway. It's in the way. Alright, well, hopefully. Okay, go attack all these people, and let's see how we do. I got enough cash where I'm not really worried about losing that many units. Because they're getting their ass kicked right now. This is pretty much what happens. Everybody's dead. And this is where the difficulty in the game... Yeah, I'm totally screwed. This is where the difficulty in the game comes up because they make these people super powerful. And I got to go through this village to do it, and I just don't have the units right now. They're all dead. And, of course, there's enemies in my dungeon. Of course. So we're just... Luckily, I have all that gold, so they're all in here. I'm going to pick them all up and put them all right here. So, that was terrible. So I have to way level up more to get in there. So let me make this my Arcanum. And I need 8 boxes, which I do not have yet. And, unfortunately, all my people lost all their levels, so they're back to level 1. That's the other problem with that. So, obviously, to get to this third thing, I'm going to have to get 20 people really leveled up. So I probably need to get the arena in. Then these guys are going to die now, too. Alright, so let's get an arena up. I need 500. Jeez. It's my army. Yeah, these guys are almost dead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 8 units died. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. Alright, so I'm going to build that. Yeah, all these people are basically getting revived right here. Which is another problem. That's like the undead problem because you have to wait. You know, they count against your unit cap. But, yeah, I know. They all died. Everyone's dead. All my friends are dead. Alright, so that's basically my full thing there. Alright, well, that was terrible, to be honest. So let me build an arena. Actually, let me see how big the arena thing is. 3x3, every 3x3. So let's do a 6x3. There we go. Alright, time to recharge. So I need to be all the way up to like 20 units. before I even mess with that, and even then I might not be able to beat him. So we'll see. Yeah, these guys are so, like, dead. I probably need to expand my little gobbler thing too while I'm at it, before I forget. Alright, so that's the arena. Alright, so I need to be preemptive about expanding my gobbler farm because otherwise I'm going to run out of food. And then everybody goes on strike, and then no one fights for you, and it's very, very bad. There you go, some more gobbler stuff. Hero wave in 5 minutes. They built that stuff, so that's good. I could probably put another trap in there. Another spike trap. Alright, so they're building that. These guys are training. Actually, might even make it a little bit bigger. They can train 4 units at once. Alright. I need more units, though. I'm almost at the limit. I'm at 15. So I'll expand this and then... oh, okay, good. I just thought this was about to be a dragon thing. Thankfully it is not. So let's expand my arena out. And I will need to expand my housing out here. Because I need more units. So we'll expand both of those while we continue to research more units. Spells are good too. Problem is, again, you're limited in the amount of stuff you have, and really units is more important. I'm going arachnid heavy. Don't know if that's necessarily a good plan, but... So there's that. There's that. Why didn't it go there? That's weird. Oh, dang it. I did the wrong thing. I'm stupid. I was wondering why that was dumb. Alright, so... Demolish. Vortex, please. There you go. Alright, so they're all training. Better than standing around, I guess. Food is okay. Beer is okay. Cash is okay. Lecture hall gives you... I actually could do the ogre. It's 1,000 though. I don't really know what I want to do. Could go spells. I really like the meteor shower. 250 though. Why? I have 5,000 gold. Of course, it can be paid. Alright. Training away. They really level up super slow, so it's not like something you want to rely on, but... Alright, so... Which would I rather have? Spells, probably? They're doing some good research, though. Actually, I could probably put another one in there once I can afford the cost. But you need 8 little box things. Alright, let's do all the spells. Go to 250, and then we really need to get our people up to 20. Because I don't think we're going to be able to take that place down without it. Alright, so there's complex spells. And then once you get the lecture hall built, then you can deal with that. Alright, so they're all coming in the hero entrance, which is annoying. Hi everybody, go here. I only have 475 mana capacity anyway, because that's how big that is. So actually I might expand that room out. Yeah, that was easy, thankfully. Got some experience out of it. One person died, but they're going to get resurrected here, so... Now I actually do want the Arcanium. Unlike last time. I guess I need to build some traps over there. Just to help when they're coming in. Okay, so there's that. Money is not an issue. Let's build some traps down here. Okay, great. Alright, so they're coming after me. Actually, we'll build some traps. Like around here. There we go. So we'll get 3 traps going there. Alright, we need to get our guys out of here to go defend against them. $300. So expensive. So let's go, let's wait for him like here. That's probably where we'll run into him anyway. I told you. Alright, so... I'm wondering... You, go get that health potion. Alright, I'm wondering if I can take that city now. I think I might be able to, actually. 17's better. Actually, I probably can with that spell stuff. Alright, so let's see here. Meteor shower. There we go. Did a little bit anyway. Demon strength. Go attack. Let's see how this goes. Let's probably do it like one more time. Eh. Nope, I'm out. Because I have all my people up here, so I'm using up all the mana. Come on. Ugh. Anyway, the game gets difficult. So I'm probably actually going to stop because I'm not going to win this battle either. So, I lost all my units again. And this is on normal difficulty level. You just end up... They put this thing, it's like way super powered. So you need 20 really high level units, which I don't have in this particular game, so I'm pretty much screwed. But this is basically the game. You know, you have to micro a little bit on the surface, but not in the dungeon because they'll actually do it themselves. But boy, that was terrible. That's 2 times I got rocked by that village. This version of the game, I've literally nobody left, is much more improved than the previous version. Mainly, the random maps add a ton of replay value to the game. Now, to be fair, you end up playing the same way pretty much every time. You know, you'll start with the same number of rooms. You'll end up going in the same general locations in the tech tree. But the randomness really does help, making each game feel a little bit different. The other major improvement is the interface. The interface is a lot better. It's totally revamped. You get an actual mouse pointer now, which makes selecting things not a gigantic pain in the butt like it was last time. There's a lot of things to keep track of. You're not really waiting for much of anything except for research points, your evilness to accumulate. That's really the only thing you have to wait for in the game. Other than that, you're pretty busy building rooms, recruiting new units, researching stuff, going out on the overworld. I really like how they force you to go out on the overworld to accumulate the research points. Before, you could have just played most of the game and just ignored it. But now you really have to venture out there, which leaves your dungeon potentially at risk because all of your units are out, in the world instead of down here. Several different ways you could go about things. You could focus on the horde upgrades, focus on traps, do the undead route, which I personally don't care for, but I could see a way of, getting enough of the upgrades here where that would be worth it. You can go for the demons, which I think is the best because you get the research upgrades in the lecture hall, you get all the spells, you get a couple pretty good units, and then also the upgrades and getting all of your units leveled up all the way to number 20. 20 different units there, and then they gain experience over time and stuff, which makes them more powerful, which, as you can see, you definitely need in order to really combat the powerful units that are present on the surface. So, whereas the other games in this series really had problems, I think this really solves pretty much all of them. The campaign's basically the same. I didn't really care for the campaign too much. I played a lot more random maps. It solves the problem of having limited skirmish maps by randomizing them. It really improves the interface. It cuts down on the micromanagement when you're engaging enemy units with the function keys that let you pick up all the units at once and then drop them all at once anywhere in the dungeon and then select them all on the map. Makes it just improved the game so much. That makes it definitely a recommended title if you like management game in this kind of style. So there you go. That's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.